Yes, I'm on live. Wonderful, wonderful. Hello, everyone. How are you? There won't be a second. What's happened to this? That's better. Okay. Right. Okay, so welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Grainy, nice to see you in blue. Yeah, it's been a nice weekend. Gar Peach, welcome. Who else do we have here? Barbara Halliday. Good evening, my love. Sammy, hello, my love. How are you? Stella. Good morning. Yes, you were moving, weren't you? Hope it all went well. Beginning of September. Let's make sure she's plugged in. Set. Dylan, hello, how are you? How's life treating you? Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Dylan. First on the list today. Okay. So welcome everyone. Just Adam's just popped in. He's going to put the lighting up for me. If you can hear a noise. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Just set this up.
Kerry, welcome. Good evening. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. It's been one of those quiet Sundays, I suppose, today. Any news to share, anyone? Any news? What's your weekend been like? Anything to share? Just turn this phone off. Yeah, it's that time of year where you can realise it's just starting to get a little bit sort of darker. Still light, of course, but...
Tell me when you think that's enough.
Yeah, that's perfect. Just where it was.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely
enough, yeah?
fine. Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, Adam's going to come and say hello.
Hello. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Light.
Yeah. You see Grainy there in blue?
Oh, hello, Granny. Oh, nice to see you with your spanner.
Yeah, that's it, spanner.
We've just been out, actually. Me and Shabs, we were working on this project. We've started a production label, music production label. So we're just out getting some promo stuff. So you have to keep you guys updated with that.
Yeah. It's looking really good. Looking really good.
Yeah, it's a big passion project of ours, and we just really feel like we can go for this.
Yeah.
It's
I know
really
you've put a lot into it over lockdown, haven't you? So
yeah.
Now it's all starting to come together, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Which is wonderful. It's wonderful to see.
Mario Lopez's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Mario.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marielle. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Happy birthday.
I went to clap, but I waved instead.
21 again.
Long day.
21 again.
Hard to everyone.
Yeah, so you've got to go and have your bit of dinner now, haven't you?
Yeah, going to go eat dinner that Mum made.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Only a salad.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thanks for all saying hello and happy birthday, Muriel. And yeah, see you guys soon.
See you soon. Yeah.
Enjoy live.
Yeah.
Does that
Thanks
look
for
too
the
bright, or is it
lighting.
all right?
No, it's
That's all right,
perfect.
just don't look into it.
But that's it. Yeah. It's like looking into the sun, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's very couldn't do it for too long, but for
Yeah.
you know, an hour or two, it's all right.
Yeah. Lovely. Thanks, Ed.
No worries. Love you.
Love you too. Right. So, what was the title to this? Did I mention about a new angel deck? Yes, I did. Hi, Babita. How are you? Glad you could join us. So yeah, I have a new deck to share. Indigo Angel. You'll like these, Sammy. Indigo Angel cards. Really lovely. Yeah. Oh, Sammy, that's lovely. Lovely thing to say. And also, I'm going to start getting some different decks out now. And so I've got this off the tarot shelf, the Crystal Power Tarot. Got that off my shelf earlier today. I thought, yes, that needs an airing. So this is a lovely deck. I'm sure some of you will remember it. I've done it on some of my videos. Thank you, Karina. Well, for your donation, my love. Dylan has pipped you to the post today, so but you will be second in line, so that's great. I don't know if you saw Adam, just missed Adam, but he did pop on and say hello, Karina. So I don't actually have a free list for beta, but I will be doing some free cards in a moment, looking at the week ahead. And another deck I'm going to be using this evening, which I haven't got out for a while, and I know you love this deck. There's a really, really nice walkthrough of this on my channel, actually. So if you fancy to take a look at this later on, or at some point, it's a very relaxing walkthrough. The Spirit Animal Oracle. So let's get these out and there we are. So how it works, Babita, is there is a donation list. I'm going to take a look at the week ahead, and I'm going to draw an animal for each star sign this evening, and then I'm going to do my donation list, and then I will do a card choice with the new Indigo Angel cards. Is it not on?
No.
Oh, sorry, right, I have to put my mic on. Thanks, Adam.
Is it
Let's hope it will work.
Have to restart.
Oh no. Oh yay. Does that sound better, everyone? Let's hope it's connected. I didn't have my mic on. Thank you, Karina. Yeah, Adam's is gone. But I'll tell him you said hello, Karina. Do I sound better? Am I coming across clearer? I didn't have the mic on, so I just want to know it's working. Sometimes when you hook it up late, thanks for that, Grainy. You could hear me clearer before, Sammy, or now? Sound the same? Oh,
it hasn't changed.
Oh, it's not changed it. Oh.
Do you want me to play you what it sounds like?
Go on then. Just sorry about that.
It's not too bad, but it'll also be better with a microphone. We're going to get loads of things if I can. I should come over here and listen.
What do you think? Should I change it? Can I ask Shaban if you think something? Sorry. Might have to restart because the mic isn't on. So annoying. Give me a moment before I start the cards. Just going to ask.
Ask everyone what they think.
How clear do I sound?
If they want you to change.
Karina said she can hear your sexy voice. So.
I don't know about sexy, but it's a voice.
Sammy said. No, that was Adam. But apparently I'm very clear, so I think we'll keep it as it is for tonight. It's just one of those things. So
yeah, I don't know.
Not to worry. Yeah, shame. So annoying, but never mind. Oh, okay. Thanks anyway, Ad.
Yeah, cool.
Hi, Julie. Hi, Julie Langston. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Elaine Sansom. Thank you for being here. Are you new, Elaine? Is this your first time in my life? Okay, so let's take a look then at the week ahead. With a card for each star sign. And as I said, this is the Spirit Animal Oracle. So let's see which spirit animal is with each star sign this week. Which spirit animal do you have by your side for the week ahead? And we'll start with Aries, first sign of the zodiac. Okay, Aries, you have elephant spirit. Aries. And in fact, what I'm going to do, a second, I'm just going to read you a short piece from the book, because there are really lovely messages in this book. So that's Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. And of course, elephants never forget, do they? So it's, yeah, you're being urged. Oh, thank you, Barbara Evans. And good evening, my love. Thank you for your kind donation. I love, oh yeah, the Superwoman. Were you Superwoman in your reading? Was it you that got Superwoman? Thank you, my love. Okay, so Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. Learn from the past. I'm going to read this to you, Aries, if we have any Aries this evening. Okay, are you feeling uncomfortable with a tradition, custom, or familiar behavior that no longer fits who you are? Do you wish the past could be erased so it could no longer cause you a moment's pain? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you to write a different story and alter the traditions in ways that acknowledge that we all evolve, for transformation is our nature. Elephant Spirit, Aries, calls you to not be selective in your memory, because ignoring the good or the bad will prevent you from growing your wisdom and strength. Build on the best of the past, learn from the worst, and walk into the future with dignity, accompanied by Elephant Spirit, who remembers the truth and honor your strength and wisdom. Wonderful message, Aries. You're taking Elephant Spirit with you this week. So now to Taurus, the Wolf Spirit. I love the wolves. Turn knowledge into wisdom, Taurus. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Number 67. We could look at the numbers as well, with Aries being 2 and 5, 20, 25, 2 and 5, 7. So a spiritual week, a reflective week. 6 and 7 for Taurus, 6 and 7, 13, 1 and 3 is 4. So the number 4 is all about security and stability. Turn knowledge into wisdom, Taurus. What is unknown is still yet to be discovered. When Wolf Spirit appears, you are being told not to pretend you know something you don't. You won't impress anyone with a little bit of knowledge. In fact, you rob yourself of a true experience and education If you tell yourself you are done learning or you don't have to know something, be open, be humble, be teachable, and the world will open itself up for you like magic. Now is the time to look into the world with reverence and awe and an insatiable curiosity. You will never grow old if you are willing to keep learning, Taurus. Wolf Spirit is waiting to be your mystical, loving guide. That's Taurus. Taurus. Now, Gemini, Barbara Evans. You have Eagle Spirit, Gemini. Spirit has your back. Lovely message there. Aren't eagles amazing creatures? So Spirit has your back, and that's a 23 number. So that's 2 and 3, it's 5. Expect change of some sort this week, okay? Maybe expect the unexpected, Gemini. So 23, let's have a look. 23, where are you? Okay. Okay. Gemini, if you are walking awkwardly and feeling embarrassed, Eagle Spirit is here to tell you that it's only because right now you are meant to fly. Soar over the troubles that have you feeling scared and alone. See the big picture, yet retain your eagle eye for the details that help you claim your wisdom and courage. Or perhaps you are making yourself small for the sake of getting others to accept you. Now is not the time to be vulnerable and dependent, for you have the wings to fly on your own, and you need to do that at this time. There is no need to huddle in a shelter or even to seek out a flock to support you, for Eagle Spirit says you have tremendous wisdom and courage within. Let it arise so that you might soar proudly, with the angels serving as the wind beneath your wings. From these heights, you can make the best and most powerful choices for the highest good of all. So that's Gemini, Eagle Spirit. I'm just going to put my light on. There we are. Starting to get a bit darker now, isn't it? Is that very apt, Barbara? So think of Eagle with you this week, Barbara, and Geminis. Yeah, and possible change this week. 23 there. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Skunk Spirit, know your worth, Cancer. Grainy, I'm sure you're Cancer. So know your worth. Sometimes Cancer does need to be reminded of how worthy they are. Let's have a look. And you've got number 54. So transition this week. Sort of drawing the line in the sand, I feel, for the sign of Cancer. So 54. 54. Let's read your message for the week ahead. Okay. Not everyone will appreciate you. Many people have issues of their own to address, and you may trigger something in them, but if so, no matter. Skunk Spirit calls you to be fully yourself without apology. Now is a time for honesty and admitting that something does not sit right for you. You deserve the self-respect that comes when you courageously choose to stand up for yourself and speak your truth in love. Remember who you are and what really matters to you and act with integrity. You will be so glad you did. Skunk Spirit there. Okay, now we move on to lovely Leo. I don't think we have Kirsty here, do we, today? But Leo, if you're there at all. Do we have any Leos in the chat? Butterfly Spirit, transformation is beautiful. Of course, if you know any of these signs, you can always tell them the animal, that make a note and tell them the animal they have with them this week. Butterflies, aren't they beautiful? Transformation is beautiful. Leo, and that's number 11, which is a master number. Number 11 could be a spiritual week, but it could also be a week where you share something deep with someone else, I feel. So that's number 11. Okay, number 11. Butterfly spirit. Transformation does not have to be as traumatic or dramatic as things may seem to be right now. Remember, change is the only true constant. When you resist it, you create a tension within you as you refuse to accept the inevitable. In this moment, you might have forgotten the beauty and joy of life as it moves through its seasons as nature dictates. You are being faced with a choice now. You can struggle with the current conditions, refusing to surrender and see through the lens of lack and loss, or you can surrender to the grace that is calling you to allow life to take its course, moving through the sadness and disappointment. Surrender will soften you, inviting you to bask in gratitude and see through the lens of curiosity. These are the keys to running to the infinite potential available to you now. Butterfly spirit knows the beauty and delight you are on the brink of discovering. Let go and trust that it is there for you. So that's lovely transformation there for Leo. Leo, now we move on to Virgo. The mouse spirit. Tend to small things. Karina, you're a Virgo, and of course Adam is. Don't know if anyone else is here this evening. But so, yeah, mouse spirit. Scurrying along there for you. Tend to the small things. Virgos tend to be very good at that. And the number you've got this week with you is number 40. So we're talking about organisation, definitely. Absolutely. It's all about organising your life this week and taking care of the details, the small things, which tends to be Virgo's speciality. Are you too caught up in details, micromanaging others and stressing out because you want everything to be perfect? Wow, is that apt for a Virgo? Are you procrastinating because you want every detail to be just right and losing track of time and your priorities? Mouse spirit wants you to listen to your intuition that tells you that the detail you fear you are overlooking will only appear when you stop obsessing. Mouse spirit will lead you to the nuances you need to notice and will diligently work to support you if you take a breath and trust that guidance will be provided. Snail gestures carry great power right now, and maybe you need to take action toward discovering what is going on that you may not be seeing, or toward mending a relationship or a situation. Ask a question, do a little research, and listen for mouse spirit's quiet little squeak telling you, look here and attend to this detail. That's the little mouse there. But yeah, number 40, so it's about the details. It's about organising your life this week very much. So Beaver spirit now for, who are we on to now? Lovely Libra. Dylan, are you there? I know you're a Libra. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation, Libra, this week. Number 6, the energy of love. The energy of love and passion, family maybe, you know. This is a week where emotions may come to the fore, you know. Let's have a look anyway at your message, number 6. Number 6. Okay, Libra. Beaver Spirit has come to warn you to check for rotten wood in the foundations of your dreams. Perhaps you built your hopes on faulty promises or wishful thinking that something would work out just because you wanted it to. Maybe you made choices from a place of unworthiness, hoping that once you got what you desired, it would somehow change you and make everything better. And you had to face the truth that it didn't. Or Beaver Spirit may be telling you it is time to accept things as they are and perhaps consider abandoning the project, relationship, or situation so that you can make room for something better. Perhaps you need to go back and rebuild a solid foundation because what you desire may not be in alignment with what your soul intends. That's for Libra. Beavers, yeah. Coyote now, and that is for Scorpio. Sammy, this is your card, and fellow Scorpios. Trust in divine detours, number 16. So 16 is all about reflection. It's a week of reflection, a week of contemplation, maybe some stillness, you know, a time for a week where you can pull back perhaps and retreat. Let's have a look at the message for you. Number 16. Sort of the number 16, it's all about taking stock of your life and taking time out. Number 16, Coyote. Sometimes a goal is so enticing and alluring that you lose your footing in the pursuit. You begin to fixate on capturing this prize, whether it be for an opportunity you have always wanted, a relationship with that elusive someone, or the promise of that big break. Coyote Spirit warns you that this trickster energy seducing you now will yield nothing but disappointment and unnecessary heartache if you let yourself be fooled. Great Spirit wants the best for you, so where your plans go topsy-turvy, know that Coyote Spirit is present to protect and bless you. Listen to her gentle warning not to take the world too seriously or become too attached to the form and timing of your desire. Something better is beckoning. Oh, interesting. If you learn your lessons and lighten your heart, it will not be long before you see that crooked, I think there's a misprint here, though the path may have been, before you see that crooked though the path may have been, you were on the right one all along. Okay, so that makes sense. Something else is beckoning. I wonder what it is. Okay, so moving on to Sagittarius. Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait, Sagittarius. Number 53. We're talking about the number of success here. So this could be a very successful week, especially if you put the work in with regard to something, situation of some kind. Maybe at work even. 53. Oh, is that right, Sammy? Well, I think they're saying go with the flow. Try not to over-fixate. Go with the flow. Because something's on its way. Okay, so Sagittarius, are you holding on to judgment? Sure that your perspective is the only correct way to look at things. There are many perspectives. There are as many perspectives as there are creatures in the sea, and when Seahorse Spirit appears, you are reminded to detach from the experience so you can view it from more than one angle. Pay attention to your hidden beliefs and how they affect the very way you think, feel, and act. Are you being fair to all involved, or do you need to step back? Perhaps the drama you have been drawn into is your own. Whatever the actions of others, your challenge is to be non-reactive and not take their words or behaviours personally, Sag. Their turbulence may have a little to do with you, so remain neutral until you know more. Your perspective may be quite different in time, so don't get drawn into dramas this week, Sagittarius, and hold back on reacting. Peacock Spirit now, lovely, lovely energy here, and that is for Capricorns. Kerry, I'm sure you're there. Let it shine, Capricorns. The Peacock strutting his stuff. That's 46. So we're talking about the focus being on you this week, actually. Number 46. Let's have a look at your message. Yeah, the focus is on you this week, and who you are, shining your light on the world. Are you afraid of dancing with abandon because of what others might think? Do you think you may be punished if you shine too brightly? Have you been conditioned to expect to be hurt if you show yourself fully to the world? Maybe not everyone will celebrate your beautiful radiance when you shine. That is okay. Peacock Spirit is here to remind you that while others may resist celebrating the beauty within them, although they may contract while you expand and shake your tail feathers, smile and keep dancing anyway. Model the good fortune and abundant joy that is yours, and soon someone will say, "Me too," and join you. Spirit loves you so much and wants you to enjoy the dance and shine your light. So there you go. Stand up and be who you are this week, Capricorn. Tina Turner. Okay, Hummingbird Spirit now for our lovely Aquariuses. Barbara Halliday, Hummingbird you have. Be here now. Aren't they beautiful, hummingbirds? Quite incredible creatures. Number 34. Be here now, Hummingbird Spirit. So this again is a week for contemplation, the number 34. You know, the week to think about where you are in your life and where you want to go, where you are heading. A week to stand back from the madding crowd a little bit if you can, Aquarius. And your message is, nectar is everywhere, but Hummingbird Spirit is here to remind you that flying from flower to flower and being all over the place wastes precious energy. Be still. Be here now, in the present moment, enjoying the sweetness and sustenance available to you. Focus on one flower today, just one. So focus on a flower this week. Find a beautiful flower when you're out for a walk somewhere and think of Hummingbird Spirit, Aquarius. Nectar is there for you, and the Hummingbird's spirit message is that wherever you put your attention, there your energy flows. Are you focused on the sweetness or on finding something better somewhere else? Always yearning and feeling that life is not enough and you are not enough. All you seek is right here, right now. Appreciate the present and you will see that you are where you need to be and enjoying what you are entitled to enjoy in this timeless and perfect moment. Okay, so that's for Aquarius. So take a moment to reflect on something beautiful, maybe a flower or something similar. Koala Spirit has a plan for you. That's Pisces. Not sure if we have any Pisces here this evening, but Spirit has a plan for you this week. Koala Spirit, isn't it cute? Okay, and that's number 35. So another week of determination and hard work to reach your goals, to fulfill your plans perhaps. So have you been allowing your imagination to run amok and dream up a nightmare that seems to have come true? Fear not, For whatever dreaming you did in the past can change today as you dream anew. Wake up from the perception that everything is wrong. Lizard Spirit asks you to open your eyes and consciously dream a better dream. What would it look like to already have what you desire and be the one you wish to be? How might it feel to work towards co-creating this new dream as a reality in the world of the senses, drawing it out of the world of dreams and building it in the world of form? Trust in your ability to dream anew. Honor it today. That was for Pisces. So there you go. They are your cards for the week ahead. Beautiful, beautiful spirit animals. I've always felt so drawn to spirit animals. My own spirit animal is the owl. Does anyone else know who their spiritual animal is? If you don't, think about who any animal that you may feel drawn to, particularly drawn to. And if you find there is an animal that you continue to find yourself drawn to, then that is very likely to be your spirit animal. You have a connection with them. So let's have a little drop of this coffee. How beautiful, Sammy. Yeah, so maybe that's your spirit animal. You're welcome, Karina, and Barbara. Okay, so now we're moving on to the donation list, and I'm going to take a look at our lovely Dylan's question. Okay, now I know that you really liked this deck, didn't you, Dylan? Am I right? So let's go with this for you. I'm sure you said you liked this, and I do love this deck. Angels Tarot, Influence of the Angels. Okay, so dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Dylan. What does he need to know, please, going forward? Okay, I understand. Okay, this is for Dylan then. Dylan, the Fool card. So the Fool card relates to new beginnings. It relates to the need to be spontaneous, to take a few chances in life. Maybe life has become a bit stale. Maybe you are doing too much of the same thing. It can happen so easily to us all. And sometimes we just need to be reminded to sort of do something different, or do what we do differently, maybe look at life differently, see it through the eyes of, you see it with fresh eyes, young eyes, your life ahead. Think about adventure. What would you like to do with your life? What have you been holding back on? I feel there's some procrastination that needs to be dealt with here. And then we have the Hermit. This is a wonderful Hermit card. Look at this, Dylan. I feel that in some ways you've been feeling quite lonely, quite isolated. And the angels want you to know you're not alone. The Hermit is in fact an angel in his own right here. Can you see that with his wings? Isn't that lovely? That's got to be the most stunning Hermit card I've ever seen. It really is. And, so when you feel alone, you're not alone. The angels are very much with you, but I feel you've been doing so much deep thinking recently. But justice is coming. You know, good karma is on its way to you, Dylan. Things will balance out, and it is about balance. I feel possibly you've been doing too much of one thing and not enough of the other. And also, sometimes we can focus on too many things at once. Do you feel you need to maybe, you know, I noticed in your question there were a lot of areas you were thinking about, but sometimes when we get our priorities in order, we focus on the most important parts of our life. The other things fall into place. And you've got the star card here, beautiful dolphin here. The star card bringing healing and letting you know that the universe has your back, okay? So it does appear to me as if, you know, you're getting a lot of support, angelic support around you. Are you feeling quite emotional, or have you been, my dear? Because that's what I'm getting with this Five of Cups. I feel I feel you're quite a people person, and maybe you just need to get out more. It's been such a tough year, hasn't it? So isolating for many of us, but I feel for you, it's especially apparent, you know, and you're someone who I feel needs others around, or needs to be around others, needs to be involved more. Is there anything you can get involved in? Any groups you can get involved in? Or can you get out more? Do more than you're doing at the moment. I just feel you're spending too much time alone and it's making you sad. You've got the High Priestess here. She is, of course, an angel. Isn't that lovely? So you've got wonderful intuition. You kind of know deep down what's wrong. You know deep down what you need to do as well. And I feel you're being urged to follow your heart here, Dylan. And the Magician. You've got an incredible creative spark to you. You know, this incredible creativity, but I feel it's been a bit lost lately. So it's about tapping back into that creativity and finding creative solutions, you know. This is also a card that is reassuring you that you're very skillful, and if there are certain things you want to go after, you are very talented. The Magician is a very talented person. Knight of Swords. Okay, so this could be someone. This could, of course, relate to you as you are Libra. But because it's the 8th card, I'm looking at your environment now. And the environment indicates someone who is quite changeable. Someone who maybe blows hot and cold. I feel they're coming into your reading here just to indicate that, yes, many major arcanas, absolutely, well spotted. But this Knight of Swords energy here has kind of left you in a bit of a strange place mentally, I feel. 10 of Wands, yeah. You seem, but look at this beautiful angel watching over you. You've got, you know, you see, you've got this weight on your shoulders, darling, but this lovely angel here. How wonderful, just watching over you as you carry your burdens. Now, I do feel you need to reach out more, Dylan, if you can. And it's like you take on so much in your life. Sometimes you need to be a bit softer on yourself, a bit more gentle on yourself. Page of Swords is, you know, I feel communication is key. So someone or something you need to do in terms of communication. Perhaps it's through text, perhaps it's through telephone calls, perhaps it's through emails, but there's some kind of communication that needs to be done, and the need to speak up as well about something to clear your head. But in terms of going forward, then the Fool card indicates that it's like it's time for a new beginning, but you'll need to be sort of a little bit, how can I say, slightly impulsive maybe, or how that is in your country, what the area is like. But from what you're saying, it's pretty quiet and remote. So, but they must have things going on, or even if it's online. So it's about finding groups that you can join and interact with people more and get that sort of mojo back, you know. Yeah, there is that. It's getting back that part of you that excites you, you know, that exciting part of Dylan, and getting out into the world again. Okay, so that's for Dylan. Beautiful cards, aren't they? Okay, Karina. Thanks, Barbara. Karina, what is your question? What guidance would you like this evening, my love? Charms this evening, okay. Bit more, enjoy yourself a bit more, let your hair down a bit. The number 10 on the dice relates to rebuilding and new beginnings. We add 2 digits together in numerology and we come up with a single digit. So you've got number 1 here. New beginnings is what that urges you to look at. You've got the Isaru and you've got the barrel. So I feel this relates to the burden you're carrying, which appears to be a little unbalanced. I feel you've got too much on your shoulders right now and you could do with a little bit of help. Things are moving slowly in a certain area of your life with the little turtle here, but you're moving in a new direction, Karina. You're moving in a new direction with your life, you know. So again, we've got the Hanged Man and Isa. Wow. So you've got a pause here with the runes. You've also got a pause here with the charms. So something is being paused. You may be feeling a little frustrated about something. Something's on hold, but that's the universe stepping in and doing that for a reason. Now, it could be to do with love, actually, that love appears to be on hold at the moment. But don't be disheartened. It's only temporary. And there's always a reason why the universe steps in and puts a pause on something. So we've got the dollar sign here. So some money may be on its way to you here. And I feel some things. Have you been feeling a little bit down? Have things seemed a little dark? Because that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, and I feel you felt a little bit alone with the number 1. So a little bit lonely, a little bit down, darling. But you're going to see the light again. You've got another charm of love here. So love is on its way to you, and a little dose of luck with the 4-leaf clover. Okay, now, wow, you are so strong. You've come through a lot of adversity. Little lotus bud here. You never give up. You just never give up. I love that about you. You're a Virgo, and Virgos are great in that way. But again, we've got the snail. So there is something that is frustrating you. I wonder, do you know what that is? Because it appears to me to be around love. You've got the initial F. Friday may be quite significant. You've also got the initial L. Could be to do with a name, but also could relate to the word love. You've got the sheep here, and I feel there's a need for you to be your unique self. You know, don't feel you have to follow people blindly. Just stand out from the crowd. You know, I feel you do stand out from the crowd, Karina. I feel you're very much your own person, and it's lovely. Inspire. You know, something is going to inspire you this week. Again, we've got the snowflake. So yeah, this is about just, you know, every snowflake is different, isn't it? You know, each snowflake when it snows. So it's your uniqueness needs to shine this week. And also use your intuition. You've got the High Priestess here. Use your intuition. It's very, very strong. Be guided by that. If something doesn't feel right this week, then it may well be the case, you know. So be guided by that. You've got the handcuffs. And the handcuffs signal a need to break free of limitations around you. And you've got the moon and star to make a wish. The ace of spades here. The ace of spades is all about potential and promising new starts coming in for you. And you've got the initial P, so this could be to do with a name. So the snowman here indicates things melting away. And here you have the, what does that say? Forgive. So there's someone to forgive, or something that you need to sort of let go of, I feel, is what Spirit are urging you to do. Okay. Good little bunny here urging you to have a bit of fun. Watch out for someone who could be a little, we've got the fox. Watch out for someone who could be a little bit deceitful or maybe slightly negative, you know, someone who hasn't always got your best interests at heart. You know, we all know at least one person that clearly wants to stir the pot for their own reasons. You know, some people can never do things with a good heart. So someone around you that you just keep an eye on and don't tell them too much, you know. We've got the vehicle here, so there's some travel coming up for you, some important travel, and the stalk indicates you may hear of a pregnancy or birth. Some difficulties will be ironed out with a little iron, and there's someone around you who's extremely loyal. We've got the British flag here, someone who's very, very loyal, and I feel that you can rely on. You'll know who this person is. It's a female, okay? The number one. Okay, take care of number one. Sometimes you forget to do that. And here we have the horse. So I feel this is urging you to free yourself, and, you know, tap into that wild spirit of yours. There's a commitment that you're needing to make this week coming up for you, okay? And things may be a little foggy in some respects, but, you know, clarity will come. You are heading in the right direction with the arrow. And the tower indicates an institution you may be visiting this week, and it may be for an important appointment, but I feel it's an institution that you'll be going to soon anyway, that will be quite significant in your life, will have quite an impact on the future. For some reason, I'm feeling that. Okay, so yeah, they're your charms, dear Karina. Well, thank you for your donation, my love. Lovely charms you got there. Okay, you're very welcome, dear Karina. You lovely charms. Hi, still standing. How are you? Julie. Okay, Julie. Good evening, Julie. What would you like to know, my dear? Use this Crystal Power Tarot as well. General reading for Julie. Okay, Julie. I'm going to use the Crystal Power Tarot for you, my love. Okay. Okay, so these are lovely cards. They've got some affirmations on them as well. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Julie. What does she need to know, please? What does she need to know, please, in a general sense? What guidance do you have for Julie, please? What guidance do you have for Julie, please? Okay, beautiful card. You've got the star card. It's the Tanzanite crystal, and the affirmation is I am inspired and positive about the future. How wonderful. I am inspired and positive about the future. So a lot of inspiration coming in for you for the week ahead, Julie. Okay. This is also healing being sent to you, beautiful healing energy. You see there of all the water. So inspiration coming from the universe on its way to you. And then I have the energy I need to realize my goals. You have the Three of Wands and the Garnet crystal. So I have the energy I need to realize my goals. So you're feeling very inspired and full of energy, I feel, and realizing you can achieve more than you'd hoped. Sometimes we limit ourselves, don't we? We hold ourselves back. We tell ourselves we can't do this and we can't do that. But actually, the universe is coming out here, Judy, and telling you, yes, you can. You most definitely can. So be inspired. Then we have the strength card, and it's the thank you, Anjali. We have the strength card, and it's the diamond, the Herima diamond, and the affirmation is I can deal with whatever comes my way. What's happened here? I can deal with whatever comes my way. It is a beautiful deck, Barbara, isn't it? So lovely. I can deal with whatever comes my way. Look at that, Julie. Okay, so whatever you're inspired to do, whatever your goals are, you can deal with whatever obstacles, challenges come your way. Okay, you've got incredible strength, Julie. Dig deep this week and realize that there's so much more you can achieve in your life. And the universe are going to come in and place opportunities in your path to help you realize quite how much power you have and how influential you are. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles. Thank you, dear Granny. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Pyrite crystal. I have everything I need to prosper. Wow, you're getting some fantastic cards, Julie. Queen of Pentacles. This, I don't know what star sign you are, Julie, but this is an earth energy. This lady, she's an earth energy, and she generally, the Queen of Pentacles will become quite prosperous and will get there through determination, patience, and hard work. Okay, so whatever you're inspired to do this week or the coming weeks, it will be hard work, but it's, you can get there through that hard work. Then you have the Queen of Swords, and that is Ametrine crystal. I protect what matters to me. Queen of Swords energy now with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, so in one way you're being very, very hardworking, and you're being patient and you're looking at the long term. Okay, but I protect what matters to me. You've also got the Queen of Swords, so this is about using your head, using your vision, using your mind. Long-term goals do take a combination of both, don't they? They take a combination of willpower, determination, but also foresight. There's a lot of clarity coming to you this week, I feel. Two Swords, and that is such a small word. I can't see the name of the crystal, I'm afraid. Whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. Sorry, Sagalite crystal. Whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. Okay, so decision coming up for you, an important decision, Julie. Something that you kind of might need to come to terms with as well. If you're going to realize your dreams, there could be a difficult person as well. It could be that this Queen of Swords may be someone who is quite challenging. So you may have to find an easier way of dealing with a person like that this week or in the coming weeks. Six of Swords, Sugarlight crystal. I know that peaceful times will come. Yeah, They will. So if there is a woman around you, a female around you that has been difficult, then realize that peaceful times will come. Okay, things will calm down. If you don't know anyone at the moment, I don't know if you do, then this person may come into your environment in the week or so. Whoever it is, realize that things will calm down. There's a solution to be found with the Two of Swords as well. Again, Sugar Light, the Five of Swords. Excuse me. I will heal myself. So, healing is coming in here, and also the need to make sure that you don't get into any unnecessary battles. Maybe this Queen of Swords is the person that likes to draw people in. You then have the Page of Cups and the Angel Aura Quartz Crystal. I am as young as I choose to feel. Beautiful energy here. I am as young as I choose to feel. I love that. I'd like to put that card on my dressing table and, look at that. Whenever I feel I'm getting old, look at that and remind myself that I am as young as I choose to feel. Okay, so Page of Cups, all right. Give yourself some love, Julie. All right, give yourself some love and realize whatever your dreams are, whatever your aspirations are, you are certainly still young enough to achieve them. Okay, so that's for Julie. Thank you, Julie, for your donation. Okay. No, you don't look 53, Sammy. You're welcome, Julie. So now we're on to Elaine, and that was the link I put there just to the PayPal. Or, of course, Super Chat is here if you'd like to make a donation, if you'd like a reading. Definitely do not come across as 68, Barbara. When you're 21 in Cyprus. So this is for Elaine. The angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to Elaine. What does she need to know, please? Okay, Elaine, you've got 5 of Swords of Sugar Light. I will heal myself. So there's clearly a need for some healing with you at the moment, Elaine. Something needs to be healed. Now, it could be on an inner level, but it could also be with regard to someone else or people around you. Is there someone? Have you had an argument, a disagreement with anyone, or is it your own inner healing? You're welcome, Julie. And then 8 of Pentacles, Malachite. I love that crystal. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. Okay, so it's allowing some healing to take place. And as I said, this could be to do with you and someone else where there's been a disagreement or on an inner level. And once you've done that, then it kind of frees you up, I feel, Elaine. With the 8 of Pentacles, and there's also a determination to heal, from whatever you may be experiencing. Are you on track spiritually? Yes, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So most definitely you are being coaxed towards a new direction. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is basically fate at work. Your path is the path that you're on is where you are meant to be. You are being directed toward your purpose, I feel. And it says, I trust whatever the universe brings me. So it's about trusting your path now, trusting yourself. You are being directed toward the correct path. And then you have the Emperor, and the Emperor is I make empowered choices, the Emperor. So it's about the choices that you make. Sometimes our choices can be in alignment with our path, and sometimes they can contradict our path. But I feel that the Wheel of Fortune, that fate has stepped in and helped you to make certain choices. There may be other choices along the way that you'll need to dig deep for in order to sort of take you where you need to be. But it just feels to me as if whatever you're doing right, because here you have the Ten of Pentacles, Malachite, and you've got I celebrate everything that I achieve. So yeah, you are on the road to achievement, okay? And I feel you should be very proud of where you are, so have come so far, you know, and there's much more to come yet for you. Three of Wands and the Garnet. I have the energy I need to realize my goals, you see. So yes, absolutely, you're on the right path, and I feel things are going to expand for you with the Three of Wands. So be ready for expansion, because when it comes, it could be quite big, you know. And then I can deal with whatever comes my way. So that's good. That's good. This expansion is something that you will need to be sort of determined about. You're gonna, you know, when our life opens up, when the path opens up, when our world gets bigger, it can be scary, can't it? But the Strength card is saying you're actually very strong, Elaine. You're very, very strong, and you have the ability to succeed. Okay, patience and strength is your virtue. Queen of Pentacles, a Pyrite. I have everything I need to prosper. Again, you see. So yes, this is the Queen of Pentacles, isn't it? You have a very earthy energy, actually, when it comes to your path. The Queen of Swords again, so this could be to do with someone in your environment, the Queen of Swords, because you're facing each other here. So there may be someone involved. If you don't allow anyone to put you off, I feel there's someone in your life, Elaine, that's sort of putting you off of what you're doing, making you doubt what you do. Maybe they just throw in the odd little negative comment. Do you know, sometimes that can happen. Maybe they might laugh, or you know, especially if it's spirituality. I've experienced it all in my lifetime, you know. People I tell that sometimes I'll tell people that I'm a professional tarot reader, and I get that little snigger, and I think, oh wow, you know, it's way over my head, way over my head. So don't allow anyone to do that, my love. Okay, you've got the Two of Swords. Whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. So it's about trusting in the outcome. Okay, you've made your decisions. We saw that earlier on, and follow through now. Keep going. I know that peaceful times will come. So you're finding peace. You know, you're if there's been struggles along the way, things are going to get easier. Okay, so just hang on in there. Keep on keeping on. Okay, so that was for Elaine. Thank you for your donation, my love. Okay. Barbara Evans. Okay, my love. What would you like to know today? What guidance would you like, my dear? Very welcome, Elaine. You see, the deck often will depend on the question. Bearing in mind what's going on with me, can I have a general update reading? Okay, so we'll go for a different deck for that. Let me think for Barbara. Yeah, I'm going to go for the light seers for that question. Okay, so this is for Barbara. The angels and spirit guides. Whoa, literally flew out of the deck. So that must have true significance. Wow, Three of Pentacles. This is growth in a nutshell. This is expansion, it's growth. It's a number 3 card. It's taking the next step in something. And this literally flew out of the deck for you. So they wanted you to know, Spirit wanted you to know that things are going to move forward. Okay, that there's growth here. There's a lot of creativity in this card as well. So it's around something creative. Okay, King of Cups. So we've got a King of Cups energy here. You could be dealing with a King of Cups, perhaps. Someone who, and again, this person is a male energy with a feminine edge, if you know what I mean. Creative, fluid, sensitive, someone who's quite deep. So there's this energy here. This person here you're dealing with around this. Now I feel I'm drawn to this here. So I just feel this is your ships coming in, Barbara. I feel your ships are coming in. And the Hermit card, card number 3. Wow, you are in such deep contemplation. You really, really are. Can you see yourself here sitting up on top of the mountain side? I feel you have much to think about. You're searching for a solution as well. You really need a solution. I feel as if in a way, it's almost like part of you has withdrawn, waiting for this certain thing to happen. But I wonder, do you get enough support with this? Are you getting enough support? You know, I feel a lot of the time you cope with things alone. That's what I get. But I also feel the Hermit is, you know, it's relating here to the need for some quiet time as well. So conversely, it's kind of conflicting there, but not too much. But there's a need to just be by yourself, contemplating, if you haven't already been doing so. I also feel, looking at this card, that perhaps you need some guidance or some advice, or maybe just someone to talk to. Just good old-fashioned discussions, you know. I just sense this incredibly independent woman, and sometimes we just have to reach out, don't we, when we're that way. Just allow ourselves. So allow yourself, if you can, to reach out, because just feel as if at times it's like you're having to deal with so much alone. That's what I get. Not that you're the sort of person, I feel, that wouldn't like to ever burden anyone, and it's not burdening people to reach out. That's what I feel I need to say. Now you've got the Chariot, movement forward. You know, this is about you taking the reins of your life, Barbara, and making a decision as to where you're heading. The Chariot is urging you to tap into your strength, into your courage. And it's also a reminder not to give up. It's a reminder, where there's a will, there's a way, Barbara, you know. So tap into that strength of yours. You're a very strong, resilient person, okay? And it's like you need to crack the whip a bit here and get things moving. I feel there's a sense of real frustration with you. Queen of Wands. So yeah, you've got this, this impatience, this sort of need to just You know, the Queen of Wands energy, it's a fire energy. And I know you're a Gemini, but I do find, you know, I'm an Aries, I'm a fire sign. I do find such a lot of similarity between myself and Geminis in terms of energy. You know, we can be quite impatient. We want everything done yesterday. I'm calmer as I've got older, but I've had my years where it's, you know, everything must happen now. So it's like you're dying to get out there into the world and do your thing, try new things. I feel you know, you've got this part of you that's forever young, and there's so much you still want to do with your life. And this is where this sense of frustration is coming in as well. The King of Cups as well is someone who can be, yeah, maybe take their time. Seven of Cups, there are emotions here, and also options that connect with emotions. So if you look at these sandcastles here, you know, they, each of them, they look the same, but when you, if you, you know, underneath, they're not, you know, each one is different, each one is unique. And it's about being realistic as well, you see, being realistic with your choices, with your dreams. And that's not me pouring water on them at all. It's about being realistic about, you know, your next stage in life. What do you really, really want, in a very grounded way? You know, I feel as if you need time now to think about where, you know, where you're heading, the next stage of your journey. I feel you need time. The Seven of Cups is urging you not to rush. Don't rush. Don't feel you have to make any decisions overnight. You know, take your time moving forward. There could also be a few options around you with regard to the situation we're looking at here. With regard to your question, there could be a few options open to you. And it's about making sure you take the time to choose wisely, really. And it could also be that if there's an offer that comes in that seems too good to be true, to take a very close look at that. That's what the Seven of Cups can often relate to as well. Now, you've got the Five of Wands here, so something seems quite competitive, or at least a bit of a battle. And it's your seventh card. So at the moment, you're battling forth, especially with the Chariot. There are some hurdles you're needing to jump over. But let's see what the next card says. You are going to succeed. You are going to expand. And you, again, this is a card that relates to your ships coming in. So even though this is all taking longer than you would like it to, it was all going to happen at the right time. Divine timing is at play here. And you're just sort of moving forward here with the Three of Wands. Your world is expanding and your ships are coming in. A really, really good card for taking a situation forward to the next step, things moving forward. And then number 9, Page of Wands, there's a lot of excitement here. So some excitement here is coming in. Maybe this week or maybe in the coming weeks. This is excitement, and it's like you're saying, yay! You know, throwing your stick up in the air, and you're ready to sort of embrace life again. And so, yes, I feel some good news coming in. Good news and excitement is coming in for you soon. Okay, and oh, I love this. This is the 10th card, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. The 10th card is the Six of Wands, Barbara. Fantastic. This is success coming to you. You will have achieved, by the time you get to this stage, you are going to achieve your goals, your aims, your ambitions, and people are really looking up to you. There's a celebration here with this wreath, and it just shows that this is the one of, if I could ask for a card to come out of the deck, it would be this. If I wanted a card and I drew this, you know, this would really help me to realize that I can achieve my goals, my aims. So this is the same for you. This is about the realization of your goals, your dreams, your ambitions. And it's like you're punching the air here and saying, yay, I've done it. And people are cheering for you. Okay. There's quite a few people I feel have your back, actually. Definitely ching ching. Yes. Yeah, but a beautiful, beautiful card. I mean, you know, I shuffled the cards and this is what came out. So once again, Three of Pentacles flew out of the deck. So this is growth and opportunity for growth, moving forward. Fantastic. If you look at these two cards, the first and the last card, I mean, just those two cards indicate things working out well for you. You know, achievement. This is achievement, growth, and leading to achievement. So you've got that. You've got, next was the King of Cups. There's a King of Cups energy involved in this situation. Someone creative, someone both masculine and feminine energy here. You've got the Hermit urging you, you know, to take time to reflect, but don't feel that you have to do things alone. You've got the Chariot. So it's about taking control, cracking the whip a little bit, getting things moving, being courageous, tapping into that courage, you know, not giving up on this. Do not give up. You've got the Queen of Wands energy. I feel this is you, even though you're Gemini. I feel you've got this lovely, you've got this ability to sort of get things moving when you want to. But don't let that energy or that sort of impatience push you into making the wrong choice. Make sure you do spend enough time making, you know, choosing from the options available to you, looking deep below the surface, especially if something seems too good to be true. Five of Wands, there are some hurdles, but you will clearly, you know, that's the five, sorry, that's the five, that's the six. So clearly you will overcome those hurdles and achieve your aims. The Three of Wands is all about stepping forward, moving things forward, expansion, especially in terms of business, etc. You know, so this can even relate to partnerships, etc. You've got the Page of Wands. We're talking about you really celebrating here. Look at that, celebrating your achievement. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I want to draw you one from here as well. Oh, you've got the Two of Cups here. I am worthy of the deepest kind of love. So maybe some romance is on the way as well. Wow. We shall see. We shall see. You're welcome, Barbara. Yeah, that was a little bonus there, wasn't it? Two of Cups, worthy of love. So that's your affirmation. Okay, so, and thank you for your kind donation, Barbara, as always. And Charlie, what is coming for me in the remaining year? The remaining year. I can look for the next few weeks. But might be pushing it for the next year. Let's have a look for you, and Charlie. The angels and spirit guides. What messages do you have from Charlie, please? And Charlie, you have the King of Pentacles here. Pyrite, I am sure of my place in the world. Affirmation. So, Barbara Evans, thank you, my dear. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Thank you. So yeah, King of Pentacles, friend Charlie. I am sure of my place in the world. Okay, so this is about you being grounded in your life, Anjali. Keeping 2 feet firmly on the ground, going after what you want. There could also be a businessman around you, maybe to do with employment. You've got the Fool card. I am guided and protected on my life journey. So the Fool card is indicating a new beginning coming up. And again, the Ace of Cups. Wow, I welcome new love and trust what it brings. Now, this could be, you didn't ask, because it's general, it could be about a lot of things. If you'd said, what's coming in for love, and we could say that there could be a gentleman here, or have to be a gentleman. We've got a King of Pentacles energy here, with perhaps some new love coming in. But if not, then this is a new passion, opportunity for new passion. Now, either work related or love related. 6 of Wands. There is, you're seeing a Capricorn. Oh, that's perfect. Capricorn energy. So this has real potential. Is it quite a new relationship, Anjali? 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. I am proud of what I achieve and accept my rewards. So, oh, it's an old one. Oh, okay. I'm sensing. Have you had any ups and downs with this relationship? So I'm sensing maybe this is a sort of, or it could be a past life connection that I'm picking up. So maybe you've just re-met in. Yes, lots of them. Oh, I see. Yeah, because I just felt it's been off and on. So so when I say new, it's a sort of since you've got back together not too long ago. But it seems to be working out pretty well, Anjali. 6 of Cups. I remember and treasure past happiness. You see, there is a lot of karma attached to this relationship. Seems to be the two of you were possibly together in a previous life and may even be twin flames or soulmates. I calmly make the best possible decision. That's the 2 of Pentacles. So it's a decision you need to make, especially in terms with regard to money, or anything practical, Anjali. I create what I choose naturally and with joy. The Empress. So it's about creating something beautiful in your life over the coming weeks, and that decision will have a lot to do with this. This decision has, maybe I'm sensing some sort of work situation. Queen of Wands. I am naturally creative. You're certainly a very creative person, so I feel Spirit are urging you to do something with your creativity. 3 of Pentacles. When I show my work, others give support. Yeah, put your work out there into the world. There's something you need to show to the world, Anjali. You just started a new job. Yeah. Okay, that makes perfect sense. And you need to be very creative when you're there. Show what you can do. Okay, show your abilities, Anjali. Okay, don't hold back. You will be surprised. So allow your creativity to shine. You're a food influencer. A food influencer. I'm not quite sure what that is. But very good luck in your new job. But be creative about this job. It's just, I did feel as if a lot of that was connected with work. So, Eman, you are next. Thanks, Granny and Barbara. Oh, I see, Anjali. And cooking. That might be where the creativity comes in, darling, and the reviews, you see. Thank you, Barbara. Many thanks. Okay, so Eman, love reading. I have a love interest, Taurus, and a new man showed up. Gemini. Okay. Oh, okay. Tricky one. Let's have a look for you. That's got to be this deck. Let me see. Oh, I know as well. I know. In a second. Might draw your Lover's Oracle with that as well. Hi, Eman. Let's have a look for you, my love. Yeah. Sammy. Karina. Two options, eh? Dilemma. And two very different options, two very different mouths, I feel. Okay, we've got the Fool card here. First of all, don't be foolish about this. Don't be reckless. Don't go diving in too quickly. Think about things before you make a decision. You've got the Justice card. So, yeah, a decision needs to be made, but you need to weigh up the pros and cons. Rena. Yeah, you've got to weigh up the pros and cons, Emma. Don't go jumping into the fire, you know. Don't be too hasty. You've got to think of the good and the bad about both, you know. Maybe make a list. Write down what's good about one and what's not so good, and then look at the other one. And sometimes that can be good, getting pen to paper. Two of Cups. So clearly there is a soulmate connection going on here with one person. But I wonder who it is. Three of Cups. And a friendship. There's a great friendship here. Okay, and then we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six of Pentacles. Okay, Emma, who is it? We need to know, don't we? Let's see as we go through. If we don't get anyone by the end, we'll have a look. So this is very much someone's very generous, very attached to you in an emotional sense, and your intuition knows who it should be. You're very intuitive when it comes to these things, and you have a feeling about which one you should stay with. Now, I feel that the Taurus is a very solid person, someone who you get on very well with, but I feel that the Gemini really sort of lights your fire, Emma, you know. Yeah, here you are. Really kind of, how can I say, someone who, yeah, really what it comes down to is this decision, this Justice card, what it comes down to is what's more important to you. You'll get more security with the Taurus. The Gemini, though, will be very, very, how can I say, you know, the sort of person that makes us feel alive. They're not always they don't always stay in our lives for long. They might be the type of person that comes in and out or goes, or, you know, comes in quickly and leaves quickly. But while they're there, they just make us feel so alive. Whereas this Taurus is more solid, predictable, but solid. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. So the Gemini does really fill your heart with a lot of, I want to know who. Five of Swords. Come on, tell me. So really, they're not saying either way. I'm going to draw you a card from here. Wow, you've got the Two of Cups as well. There's a definite soulmate energy here. Definite soulmate energy. Makes her heart flutter, that's the word. Yeah, this new Gemini energy is just it depends what you want, Emma. I think you want a bit more than what the Gemini could maybe offer you long term. That's my feelings on it. But you must make your own decision, you see. I don't want to say either way, because I believe the tarot only guides us and tells you your potential, the potential with an option. And I feel the potential with Gemini would be fun, excitement, laughter. But the potential with Taurus is solid. Deep in your, oh wow, Emma, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right, darling. Look at that. Look at this beautiful card, isn't it? Do what feels right. There you go. Hope you can read that there. Deep in your heart, you know what's right, and you did get that earlier. So, okay. There, you're getting some good advice there from everyone. Barbara Evans, go with solid, Emma. Yeah. You know, we've learned from experience, us ladies, Emma. And it's all right, a bit of excitement. But if you didn't have the Taurus in your life, it would be different, wouldn't it? But, and Barbara Halliday, you see. I wonder what Karina would advise. Go on, Karina. Solid again with Sammy. Solid with Sammy. So so I feel drawn to this card, and I don't know why, I just feel drawn to this card for Karina. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Just felt I wanted to draw that for Karina. So okay, let's get that beautiful deck, that angel deck, and take a look at the angel guidance for the week ahead then. Yeah, secret admirer. Just felt really drawn. I felt spirit wanted me to give you that card, Karina. You're welcome. I wonder who it is. I feel you. Do you have an idea? Is it Aries? Is it Mr. Aries? It's Mr. Aries, isn't it? It's Mr. Aries, and I think we said this before. Okay, that's spirit letting you know. Wow. That's a beautiful deck, this deck. Really lovely. Just give you a quick show of these. So let's draw 3 cards. Karina, it's definitely Aries, yeah. No, you've got to be a little bit more. Can't sort of chase him. It's an awkward one because Aries men don't like to be chased, but at the same time, you know, little flirt here and there won't hurt. So yeah, thanks, Granny. Oh, thank you, Jesselyn, darling. I'm just finishing up now. But you're in time for the angel card choice, so that's good news. Okay, so card 1, 2, or 3. Okay, dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance through this deck for this beautiful community. What do they need to know going forward, please, for the coming week? What guidance do you have for them? This is just a one. This is a one-word syllable here. Oh, card 1. But you will see that they really are lovely, lovely cards. You're going to like this, number 1s. Make a wish. Close your eyes and make a wish, and the angels will help it to come true. Beautiful cards. Time to make a wish, number 1. Number 2, share your wisdom. Number 2s, share your wisdom. You may have some knowledge to impart. Is there something that you could share? Some of you may even be thinking about some kind of study yourself. But yeah, it's time to share your wisdom. Maybe someone needs your help. Number 2s. Hello, Lumel. I'm just finishing off for the evening, but glad you could join us. Time to create. Number 3s. Isn't that lovely? I think she has got a palette in her hand. Yeah, and a paintbrush. Have you been thinking about creating something? Do you have a creative skill? It doesn't have to be painting, but it could be. I've always wanted to try my hand at painting, you know, drawing, that kind of thing. But there may be something that you would like to try your hand at. And if so, it's time to tap into that creativity. That's what the angels want you to do. That's wonderful, Eman. So they are your cards. Thank you so much for being with me this evening. I will be back on Friday, I should think. If that changes, I will let you know. And thank you to my lovely moderators, Barbara and Graney, for your hard work this evening. And I'll see you again soon. Have a good week, everyone. Take care and look after yourself, okay? See you soon.